Many of the stars of LIV Golf will not be competing in the Masters tournament in 2019, as Augusta National officials anticipate one of the lowest fields in the tournament's history. Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood, and LIV Golf champion Talor Gooch are among the players who will miss the Masters in 2019. Augusta National will likely have one of its lowest fields in a long time. As of right now, it seems that only 77 players will compete in the 2024 edition, which is scheduled for April of next year. Typically, the field at Augusta ranges from 85 to 100 players. 88 players were invited to the tournament this year. The reduced field comes after it was confirmed bosses at the opening major championship of the year would not be altering their qualifying criteria to allow more LIV stars to compete. Due to the breakaway league's continuous wait for points in the world ranking, its presence in Georgia is expected to be restricted in April of 2019. Calls had been made for the 4 major golf tournaments to implement a list of exemptions for the top players in LIV who had not yet qualified through other means. Unfortunately for Poulter and company, Masters chief Fred Ridley stated that the qualification for 2024 would remain the same, though he did allude to potential future changes. If you trace back the history of the Masters tournament and the prerequisites that were in place, we have altered those requirements dozens, even hundreds of times, Ridley declared in October. We look at those every year. We don't make changes every year, but we do look at them under the current circumstances. As you'll recall last year, there was some speculation as to whether or not we would invite LIV golfers. We stayed true to our qualification criteria. We invited everyone who was eligible. Even though we do not currently plan to make a change in 2024, we will still continue to look at exemptions. Our requirements are highly flexible, and we change them based on what we believe will benefit a competition involving the world's top players. We'll continue to consider that. Arguably the biggest omission will be LIV's 2023 individual champion Gooch. The American star won 3 times on the breakaway circuit this year, before getting his hands on the season-long prize after finishing second in Jeddah behind Brooks Koepka in October. Despite receiving a £14 million bonus, he was unable to qualify for any of the 4 majors in 2024 due to a lack of world ranking points. Gooch, who recently moved to Koepka Smash GC, is hoping that he can still make it to Augusta in April, despite the rejection. We'll see what the major championship organizers, all decide, Gooch said to Mirror Sport in November while he was a competitor at the Hong Kong Open. And I hope I can be at the majors next year.